Hello friends, welcome to iExamB. I'm Satakshi and I'm your English faculty at iExamB, and in this video we will see that what is the strategy that we should follow when if we are appearing for SBI circle based officer exam, that is SBI CBO exam, and this exam is just round the corner. It is about to take place in some time, and for this what is the strategy if we are preparing for this exam? Then what is the strategy that we should follow if we want to clear this exam? So firstly friends, if you are not you want to do self-study, you have not taken any coaching per se, so this video will be very beneficial for you if you want to study everything by yourself. It may take time, and for that also it is beneficial that you go for self-study. If you have given some other exam beforehand, then you can manage with self-study. So friends, this plan will be beneficial for you in that case mostly. Now friends, this is for the English section particularly, and now in the notification it has been mentioned that you will get 30 questions of 30 marks and you have to solve it in 30 minutes. So there will be sectional timing, that is each section will have some specific allotted time and you have to solve all the questions of that particular section in that allotted time only, right? So for English language, you will have 30 questions of 30 marks, right? And in the descriptive paper also, like you will have, this was about the objective paper, and in the descriptive paper also you will have two topics, one letter writing and one essay, and they will be cumulative of 50 marks for the descriptive test. Now since the segregation of marks for letter and essay is not explicitly mentioned in the notification, you may either get each of these for 25 marks each, or you may get the marks distribution of 20 to 30 marks distribution, or either of the questions may be of 20 marks and the other may be of 30 marks, right? So now we have to keep all this in mind, before we start our preparation. We should know that what kind of questions can we expect, what will be the topic on which they will be based. Once we have all that information, then it is easy for us to prepare, right? Now let's see how should we start the preparation. Now friends, the exam is on 4th of December, so you have 1 month approximately, right? Now this is also a tentative date, so it will be somewhere around this only, right? So in this 1 month, how should you study, what should you study if you want to clear this exam, particularly the English section, right? So and whenever there is this sectional timing and everything, there is always a sectional cutoff also. So you have to clear those sectional cutoffs as well. So to clear the sectional cutoff of English, and also if English is your strong point, how to work on your strong areas also, so that you can reap the benefits of your strength. That also the study plan will help you do that, right? Now friends, since I've already told you the exam is on 4th of December, how should you proceed? Now this is the way. Firstly, you need a study plan, all right? Now there are so many people who can give you their own study plans, but it is very beneficial for you only if you make your study plan yourself. Now how to make the study plan? Firstly, you should know that in the study plan, you have to cover the basics such as what? Tenses, parts of speech, voice, then your direct indirect speech, rules of grammar. No, these are some basics, right? And then there are what? There are some questions, right? What type of questions come in exam? Now they don't directly ask that this is the question based on tense and you have to solve it. No, this is not how you will get the questions. These what you will study in basics, these will be applied in question types, and this is what you will get in the exam, right? So when it comes to question type, you should know that how to solve error detection questions, how to solve fill in the blanks, how to solve sentence rearrangement, how to solve closed passage, and so on. There's so many question types, and all these question types apply what you learn in basics. Okay, so your study plan should contain that when you should study the basics, and once suppose today you decide to study parts of speech, then there will be questions based on parts of speech, error detection questions based on parts of speech, fill in the blanks based on parts of speech. Now this is how I particularly do in my classes. First I teach the basics. If today I have taught parts of speech, then I will in the next class I will solve questions based on parts of speech. If now the next day I do tenses, in the next class I will teach everything, all the questions, new pattern, error detection questions, and then fill in the blanks. There are various patterns, and you will find a video also on YouTube based on various patterns. So practice all those questions, right? So these two, your study plan should contain when you will study the basics and when you will study the question types, this both the things. Now how will you know that what are the question types? This you will get by having a look at the previous year question papers, right? So have a look at previous year questions and you will know that what question types do you have to practice, right? And these previous year questions you will find at our website iexambee.com for absolutely free. So visit the website and you will get an idea that what kind of questions you can expect this year, and based on that you can practice for this year as well, right? Now apart from this, the basics and question types, you require to do reading and vocabulary. Now how to do reading and vocabulary, that is important. In your study plan you have to include firstly basics, right? Then the question types, that when will you practice which question type, and then you have to include this exercise of reading and learning vocabulary every day. Now, how to do that? Read your editorials. Now once a newspaper is in front of you, just select the words that are difficult that you're reading. If you're reading the editorial, see if the word is difficult, find out its meaning, and then do its usage. Use it in your daily life, everyday life. Use it continuously for 30 days because after that is your exam. So that is how that learned word will be retained in your mind, right? So reading and vocabulary practice can be done from the editorials, from the magazines, and also from any of the news articles. If you're finding editorials too tough in the starting, then you may start from regular newspaper articles, right? And if you are able to comprehend the articles, then you can move on to editorials as well. And for this, friends, Arunima ma'am's Hindu editorial discussions videos are there on our channel. Watch them and read along with ma'am, and then try to understand by your own first that what the author is trying to say in the article. And if you can just once you have gained all the understanding, then you can tally your understanding with what ma'am is making you understand. If you want to self-study, then this is how you can use these free content that is available on our channel for your own benefit, right? So reading and vocabulary along with your study plan, and that is how once your study plan is in place and you include your reading, vocabulary, your basics, and your question types in the study plan, and if you follow that for next 1 month, so definitely you will be able to clear at least the sectional cutoff. And if you have been practicing since long, then it will be very easy for you to get good marks in English section. So this is all for this video, friends. Now I hope you will prepare your own study plan today, and then try to follow it so that you are able to solve all the questions in the exam with ease.